Hey everyone, this is Austin Schur here with We Write About Music, and today I'm happy to have back on again Sam Wrangle. He's got a brand new track out. It's called Delicious Delights, and I'm very excited to talk to him all about it. Sam, what's happening, man? What's going on?
Just it's 7 o'clock on a Friday. I've got some Chardonnay.
Hell
Had
yeah.
had some THC oil. I'm cruising. I'm cruising for an interviewing.
Cruising. Hell yeah. Well, that's the
That's
attitude I
that's
want.
that's right.
Love that,
Thanks.
man. Well, listen, this song is fantastic. I've listened to it a few times at this point. It is synth pop rock at its absolute finest. You've done a great job, not only like in the production, but the sound design. It's just kind of like this massive, like flowing track.
Ah,
The first thing I really want to know about is like, how did you blueprint this thing? Like, how did you work it out in terms of like just making it as wavy as it is?
uh, yeah. I sat down with my co-writer Job Cran on a MIDI keyboard like this
Nice.
one,
Okay.
and we just listened. We listened to the Bruno Mars track, "Just the Way You Are,"
Cool.
and he just kind of said, I played the thing, and he said that sounds good, and then we wrote this song, and then we wrote the lyrics together as well. So yeah, and I just used lots of Ableton synthesizers and arpeggiators, and just went really overboard with the production. So I'm glad
Yeah.
that's
I well
come
listen, you
through.
say you say you went overboard with the production, but I almost disagree because
Oh, okay.
like in a way, yeah, I think yeah, sure, maybe you say you go overboard, but at the same time, like everything works out so nicely. You know what I'm saying? There's never a moment in the song where I'm like, okay, I think he's trying too hard or he's doing too much because it all flows so well. And I find that even from the beginning, it builds and it builds and it kind of swells coming in and out. Like when you're listening with a nice pair of headphones, at the end of it, it kind of just like, I don't know, like it washes all this emotion over you. So if that was the
That's
goal,
nice.
you kind of nailed it.
That was definitely the goal. I'm glad.
Cool.
I'm really
Yeah,
glad it makes you feel something.
it
That's
does,
the number
man.
one. Ah, that's so nice.
I even like the song
So nice. Thanks,
title.
Austin. That's really nice. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I know that there's a funny story behind it that I know,
Yes.
but everyone else doesn't. So I'd love to hear how the
Okay.
song was actually, born.
Yeah. There's a producer, I think he's Swedish, called Magnus, I think Magnusson or something.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, Magnus Murphy.
Sure.
And we were just chatting outside the studio where we recorded the track, and he was describing. Hopefully, he's okay with this. I'm sure he is. Delicious delights, like attractive
Yeah.
girls or women, usually in active wear. You know,
Yeah,
it's
I get it.
Newstead's a very fancy place in Brisbane,
Okay.
uh, which is yeah. So yeah, and then I said I'm going to write a song called Delicious Delights, and it's going to be about a fuck boy who
Yeah.
maybe early, we're thinking early 20s here, because who just goes out like a Casanova type character.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
Who,
so I
who
guess the name of the song was inspired from a real life story,
yes,
but how about the actual story in the song? Was this all made up? Was this all
it's
manufactured?
completely manufactured.
Okay, cool. I'm glad it's not
I
about you because those guys can be real
no, no,
assholes sometimes.
this is not me.
Okay.
I'm if anything, I could probably be a little bit more like this character at times.
Yeah,
But
like the carefree, just like go
yeah,
with the
no, that's
flow
not me.
nature. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Um,
understand.
yeah. No, not that, really.
Cool, man. And I mean, listen, I've reviewed your music before, we've talked before, but I feel like even with this new song and there's a new album that we can talk about a little bit later,
Oh yeah.
there's kind of a sonic shift happening here. Like you've always kind of dabbled in the realm of like rock and psychedelic and pop, but this feels a little bit different. Was that purposeful?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very purposeful. I wanted this track to be a pop song
Okay.
in the most classical sense, where you
Right.
don't write it about yourself. It's not. I like the detachment, and also working with a producer for the first time. Sam Dean did a really good job, kind of meeting, because I did a lot of the pre-production, the
Sure.
He did a really good job kind of understanding that. And then Joe Cran, who he does the rhythm guitar in it,
Yeah.
he was in the studio too. So it was a very collaborative thing.
Yeah, well, so I mean, yeah, again, first time working as a producer because normally things are
Yeah,
handled by you. What was
yeah,
that like? Like, I mean, I'm
amazing.
assuming yeah, you actively went out of your way to do that.
Yeah,
Do you feel like the pressure was taken off a little bit?
yeah. I think it's easy when you. Yeah, that's absolutely what happened. It's cool having someone else decide when something's done.
That's true, dude.
Because otherwise, I will go through so when you're on your own, you can just lose lose sight of that sometimes. I think so. It
Yeah.
was, but
Well,
he's
I
also
feel,
he's a
yeah.
lovely guy. He's my friend. He was my
Right.
friend first, and I met
Okay,
him.
cool.
They supported me. He plays in a band. He plays in two bands in the area, and so we kind of trust each other a lot. To yeah,
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I
He's a
listen,
great
the relationship
guy. Yeah.
the relationship between an artist and a producer is like one of the closest that you could possibly have. Cause like I think I mentioned this last time, but sometimes producing is like speaking another language. They're doing things that you might not fully understand, but if they see your vision and they kind of understand what you want and they make it happen, then it kind of just, I don't know, it takes the pressure off and it allows you to flourish in other ways that you might not have known possible.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
it
a good way of
depends.
putting it. We also just got it's almost doubled as a counseling session though too. So
Yeah. How
it's
so?
but just because we're all in part of the same scene
Right.
and
Right.
group, and there's scene drama, and so
Yeah. No, dude,
yeah,
I completely
yeah.
understand.
He kind of I think me recording music and producing Guinness Soup with him was mutually, because he's just started out as a producer, and I honestly just needed to be around people, and
Sure.
I needed something to focus on. I was pretty lost in November last year,
Yeah.
October, November. So, and that gave me something to chew on. So,
Yeah, dude, I totally understand. Life gets crazy sometimes, and you need to
mm,
immerse yourself in music or your hobbies or whatever it is. So
yes,
I completely get it. Right. So the new album is called Guinness Soup. It's going to
oh
be
yeah,
out soonish.
yeah.
And this is the lead single, correct?
It's the fourth single, but it should have been the lead single.
That's okay. I mean, it doesn't
Maybe it
matter
should have been the
because
first one.
I mean, I love this song and I've listened to the
Yeah,
rest.
yeah.
So,
Oh, great.
um,
Oh, really?
okay.
No way. That's nice.
Yeah, dude. Like in terms of making it, I guess how was the album making experience doing it yourself versus having the producers? Because I know it can be difficult doing one song at a time versus a whole album. So like, how did you feel at the end of the experience at both?
Uh, we gave each other we hugged it out. We gave each other a high five, and we
Sure.
said, "Oh, I'm a bit." Sam said he was a bit sad that we can't keep on working on, and we do work on new stuff. But
Yeah.
he loved it. He loved it. I loved it too. Uh, so yeah, uh, more musical related. Hang on, what was the question again?
No, the question was like, listen, like you've
Yeah,
no, the question was basically like you've put out music by yourself and now you've
yeah.
worked with a producer on a large body of work. Like, I guess, did you feel less stressed at the end of this, or like, did you feel more community?
Definitely more community.
Yeah,
It felt like it was, less stressed. Yeah, I mean, there was an amount of stress around it because I still want things to be logistically sound.
sure.
So in terms of just the boring stuff,
Yeah, man.
but it was nice. Things happened in the album that wouldn't have happened on my own, and that's why I work with producer. This I wanted to make it my indie rock album. I
Right.
want it to be firmly indie rock, and I want it to be punchy. I think it's 36 minutes or something, the album.
Yeah, man.
I love romance, Fontaine's DC. It's around the same length. I love that alternative rock sound. And I went, oh, okay, I'm just going to do this. He comes from a punk kind of, he loves Green Day and
Yeah.
those kind of groups. So he brought that pop punk feel, I think, to the music, and he's a pop guy too.
Hmm.
So it's just unavoidable. But he just sits there, he does it, and it sounds great. And I'm sitting there in the room going like, just. So it was very
Right.
fun,
No,
very fun.
I'm sure it was a blast. And I guess like
Yeah. Oh
again,
yeah. Great.
doing something by yourself versus having a team behind you, kind of helping to make decisions. As far as the sound goes, I know that you said that you wanted to do something more indie rock, more synth based,
Yeah.
but did you ever think the end result would end up like this? Or did they have like their opinions that kind of came into the mix too?
We had no genre in mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh, no, no, we weren't thinking genre. We were thinking what's going to serve the song the best. I mean, naturally, I'm drawn from the '80s alternative rock cloth kind of
Sure.
thing. I love goth rock. I love all that stuff, but I also really like modern pop music. So
Right.
uh, I don't know. No, I wasn't thinking about genre, but
Cool.
it will sound like something to someone, you know?
No, I know that. And like I
Yeah,
think
yeah. So
you're also really good at kind of creating the album experience where it's like, yeah, like some songs are going to stick out. That's always going to happen. But
yeah,
from start to finish, you create something that sonically sounds similar, like similar tones. Obviously, like lyrically, you're doing the pop thing, which is awesome. And you may not realize it, but the at the end of it, you're like, damn, I just experienced a body of art instead of just here's 10 singles on an album, pick them out.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, it's really nice. Yeah, that's lovely. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah. No. No,
I
you're
don't
all
know. I don't.
good.
I agree. I agree entirely
Right.
with what you're saying.
Right. And then, you also mentioned Bruno Mars as an
Yeah.
influence on this song, which like people hate on him for some reason, but the dude can write a song and the guy can sing too.
Oh, he can sing all right.
Yeah, he can
Oh,
belt
he
it
can
out.
be an amazing singer. Yeah.
Are there any other modern influences that you found kind of like came in and, shaped what you're making here?
Yeah. Well, there's a few local bands, Fenrir and Square, because
Okay.
Sam plays drums in both of those groups.
Got it. Got it.
And Mariah Nelson, she does backing vocals for a few of the tracks on the album too, and she was in. So I saw this band almost 2 years ago now, and I just loved it so much. And I kind
Sick.
of endeavored to have. I want to work with these people because they're amazing, and so yeah, that's there. That definitely influenced it. Square's like a post-punk, classic post-punk kind of
Got
sound,
it.
like '80s leads
Sure,
uh,
sure.
thing, and he brought that
Sweet,
on
man.
the yeah, yeah. Otherwise, always Fontaines.
Yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of at that time. What was I listening to a lot? Like, I was listening to lots of Britney. I mean, I was listening to "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time" a lot, and
Yeah, dude. Classic
the
track.
second song on the album after that single was really good too. But I
I
forgot
don't
what it's
remember.
called.
It's been a
Yeah.
while.
Uh,
But I get it.
Crazy. You drive me
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
crazy. I
That's a good
just
one.
can't see. Yeah. Listen to that. What else do I listen to? So, I mean, I'm always listening to Supertramp still.
Yeah, dude. So
So that's
good.
there's lots of prog rock. Stephen Wilson, Porcupine
Hell yeah,
Tree.
dude.
Yeah. So, but
Nice.
yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And would you mind giving the date out for when the album comes?
The album comes out. Hang on, I should know this. Let me
No
open
worries.
Spotify for artists. Okay, it's in what is it? It's 55 days. So what's that?
Okay,
November
that's
13th.
like, yeah, that's soon enough. Okay. Well, people can get
Yeah.
pumped for that. And then,
Yeah,
yeah,
I hope so.
obviously, you've put out singles
Yeah.
preparing for this record, but is there a song that's unreleased that you're most excited for people to hear?
Long forgotten.
Yeah, why?
I love it. It came to me as a beam of light in at a moment of great vulnerability. I sat on my couch and it's just three chords. Talk about Fontaine's inspired tracks, that'd be one of them.
Okay, cool.
And all the lyrics came out at the same time, and I have the demo on my phone, and it didn't really change a lot.
That's
and
always a
it's
good
quite
sign.
it's my favorite. I think it's the lyricism I'm growing into, which is it's not nonsense, it's abstract, and
Right.
you get images come to you and ideas depending on your personal experience that you attribute to. And I think it's cool, it's great. Like it can mean so many things, and it just sounds so good. That track,
Thanks, man.
it just
Well, I'll
sounds
make
so
sure
good.
to listen to
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one
yeah. I
with
love that
closer
one. I love that
ears.
track.
Do you plan on getting out there and playing these songs live?
Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
no, December 20,
Sweet.
we have a show. Yeah, yeah. It's
Nice.
supporting the Barefoot Experience at Black Bear Lodge in
Sick.
Fortitude Valley, Brisbane, Australia.
Nice, man. I wish I could be
So
there, but a
fly to
little
Australia.
far.
So I'm hoping you'll be there
I
because you
I
know,
mean, you leave a
fly,
ticket at the
please.
door, I'll be there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 All
Fly
right.
on
Good to know.
over.
Good to know.
Sick. Um, let's see, man. I got a couple more for you. I
Oh,
want to
great.
know, so yeah, so you're getting out there, you're playing. Is the band going to be people that you played with before, or is it like the new like producers and stuff like that?
The band will be my friends, which is lovely. So Sam will be on drums. Job Cran will be on guitar, lead guitar, and my
Sweet.
other friend Jeff Wilson will be on rhythm guitar. So yeah, we're all friends. It's quite nice, and we've got it all planned out. And it's a
Hell
real
yeah.
nice return to form for me because I've been pretty quiet, pretty dormant this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That'd be nice to get out there, play these songs. I think they're gonna rip live. Cause like,
yeah,
I don't know, when I
thanks.
listened, I felt like obviously the songs are poppy and upbeat and vibrant and stuff like that, but there was also like kind of an introspective feel to it. So I don't know. I think on a live stage, people are really gonna resonate with the way that these songs sound. Like it's gonna make them feel things. So
That's wow.
that yeah, it's
You
gonna
just don't know. I
happen.
mean, it makes me feel things, so that's all I can really go off.
Right. Well, I listen, dude, at
Yeah.
the end of the day, like you're the one who made the music. If it's not music that you don't want to listen to, then like what's the point? And you have great
Mm,
taste. So like
thanks.
I think it's
Thanks.
gonna translate well.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that was always the plan with it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of the songs were performed before they were recorded. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, listen, my last thing for you here is basically like, is there anything about this song that I didn't ask you that you think is important for people to know?
I think it's important to know that it's later on. I see you in Mi Casa is a club in the valley that I've never been to before, but I thought was very amusing to include in the lyrics because it's such a classic club. It makes me want to go there
Yeah.
because it's the line is later on. I see you in Mi Casa looking sexy with your squad, and
Hell
I
yeah.
just love that line
Yeah, dude.
because
Love it.
who doesn't love looking sexy with their squad?
Dude, it's so important. Like
It's
people
important.
don't get it. People don't get
Yeah.
it.
So
Nice.
that's the probably the only thing I wanted to mention. Yeah.
Okay, good. Words of wisdom for anyone that's gonna listen.
Yeah. Totally.
Listen, Sam, dude, it's always a pleasure getting to
Okay.
talk to you.
Okay. Cool.
Um, let me plug your music one more time for you. So if you've made it this far and you don't know who I'm speaking to, this is Sam Wrangle. The single is called Delicious Delights. The album is Guinness Soup. It will be out November 13th. And I'm excited to experience this whole thing in full. I think you've really done something different here, and I'm excited to listen.
Ah, thanks, Austin. You're a gem. You're
You're
a
welcome,
gem.
man.
All right.
Well, listen, have a good rest of your Friday
Yeah.
night. Party hard, and we'll talk soon.
We'll do.
All
Okay.
right,
See
take
ya.
care, man. See you later.
Bye.